When you think of Lamar Jackson, you think of electrifying plays, jaw-dropping runs, and MVP honors. But what you might not fully grasp is just how deeply the Super Bowl weighs on his heart. For Lamar, it's never just about the awards or the highlights. It's about winning it all. This season, next season, every season, Lamar Jackson's goal is crystal clear: get to the Super Bowl and bring home the ultimate prize. Hey, NFL fans, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the mindset of Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP whose fire for a Super Bowl rings louder than ever. We'll break down what's been fueling his offseason, the heartbreaks, and what this means for the Ravens as they chase that elusive championship. If you love NFL drama, analysis, and the human story behind the game, smash that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. What many don't realize is that Lamar Jackson's hunger for a Super Bowl isn't just a talking point or a headline. It's embedded in his very being. Sure, MVP trophies have come his way twice, and yes, he's earned accolades that many quarterbacks dream of. But Jackson knows something some don't. No amount of personal awards compares to the feeling of hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Think about the 2024 season. Lamar put up numbers that dazzled even the toughest critics. 41 touchdown passes, his career high, and only 4 interceptions, a career low for a starter. Yet, the MVP went to Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. On paper, it was a tough pill to swallow. But what stung even more was the way the playoffs ended. In the divisional round, the Ravens were up against the Bills in a thriller that went right down to the wire. The score was tight, 27-25, and the Ravens were poised to tie the game with a 2-point conversion. But the ball slipped from tight end Mark Andrews' hands, one of Lamar's closest teammates and friends. That drop wasn't just a missed catch, it was a missed opportunity to send the game into overtime and keep the Super Bowl dream alive. For Lamar, this loss wasn't just about one play. It was a gut punch, a loss that cut deeper than any trophy snub. He's not the kind of player to shrug off setbacks or chalk them up to next year. This pain, this frustration, is what's been driving him through the offseason grind. Baltimore Ravens head coach John Harbaugh knows Lamar well, and he's been candid about the emotional toll these recent losses have taken on his star quarterback. Starting with the Bills game, there was kind of some deep-felt loss, Harbaugh said. The last 2 seasons have kind of ended that way, with some really emotional losses. Think about that for a second. The last 2 seasons, Lamar and the Ravens have come so close, but fell short when it mattered most. In 2023, the Ravens lost the AFC Championship game at home to the Kansas City Chiefs, the team that went on to win the Super Bowl. Mistakes, turnovers, and missed opportunities haunted that game. And then, this past season, against the Bills, Lamar himself had 2 baffling turnovers, a fumble and an interception in the first half. Those moments are not just game stats. They're moments that stick with a player determined to be great. What Lamar has learned is that talent and skill aren't enough. To win the Super Bowl, you have to finish. You have to be at your best when the stakes are highest. And that's become a focal point in his preparation. He's throwing better than ever, Harbaugh said. He's working on finishing. It's on his heart. It's on his mind. We've just got to find a way to finish. That's a powerful statement. For a quarterback who's already a 2-time MVP to still carry that hunger and to publicly acknowledge the need to improve on closing out games, that's the mark of a champion in the making. The Ravens are stacked with talent, With a leader like Lamar Jackson, who is both physically gifted and mentally driven, they have every piece in place to make another run at the Super Bowl. But this season, it's about more than just talent. It's about resilience, focus, and execution in the moments that define champions. Lamar's determination to put those painful playoff losses behind him and channel that emotion into preparation and performance could be the spark Baltimore needs. And let's not forget the emotional bonds on the team. Players like Mark Andrews, who are not only teammates, but close friends. That kind of chemistry, forged in the fire of heartbreak and ambition, can make a huge difference when the pressure mounts. So, what's next for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens? Can they break through that final barrier and claim the Super Bowl crown that has eluded them for so long? The season ahead will tell the story. One thing's for sure, Lamar's heart and mind are locked in on one goal, winning that Super Bowl. And with his coach and teammates backing him up, Baltimore is gearing up for a serious push. If you're as excited as I am to watch this unfold, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for all your NFL updates, and share this video with your friends. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will get over the hump this year? What needs to change? Let's talk. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay tuned for more NFL stories, analysis, and everything you need to know to keep up with the game. This is just the beginning of a season filled with promise and potential. Lamar Jackson's journey to the Super Bowl is one you won't want to miss. Stay locked in.